Hey, welcome back. We got a knife here. This just in from Rec. I'll get the exact link of these guys because they are running a sale. I don't know if it's still going on by the time you're seeing this, but man, I picked up a couple Demko Freereigns for a ridiculous price. And my brother had just been asking me for another one because they love theirs so much. So let's get into it and see what we got here. Try not to do a data exposure. All right. Feel free to check out Rec. And man, this deal was just too good to be true. Too good to pass up. Not too good to be true. Too good to pass up. So I had to get in on it so I could make sure that my brother didn't have any sort of lacking in his sharpness. He goes camping quite a bit, so the Demko Freereign is a fantastic option for him. Obviously, I'm a big Demko fan. That one's already been opened. And they wanted the blue one, I think, so I'll leave that one in. But man, the price was right. It was like, I don't know, $89, down from $150. You get the same killer handle and sheath that you get on the expensive American made. You get a really nice satin ground, machine ground blade. It is the AUS 10A. It is made in Korea, but man, that is just a nice knife. And lately I've been kind of in awe based on just how well my my MagnaCut version's been holding up. So I'd love to put one of these to the test. So I was thinking I might do that here and see if it does the same thing. Now here's a factory edge. Woo! Holy! Whoever is doing the sharpening in Taiwan is a true master of their craft. I mean, that is insanely sharp. But this edge just does an amazing job. Let me show you. Hang on one second. I'll grab my American-made version. Magic. So I had been batoning with this sucker, and this one is a stone-washed finish. Do love this finish. A little bit different here. MagnaCut, made in USA. I was able to take this after, I don't know, maybe setting 10 or 12 fires and batoning with it basically since last summer, and redo the edge myself to this level of sharpness. I'm not often able to sharpen a knife because I hand sharpen to the point where it gets like this. So the fact that it can get like that is just insane. After batoning and stuff, is very impressive. And I was definitely not cutting paper. We were, again, batoning wood. If you're not familiar, you're talking about slamming it into the top of thick pieces of wood and splitting those pieces of wood so that you can make, you know, a campfire. And I probably batoned in those 12 fires, I don't know, some few hundred pieces of wood out with it. It had one little roll right here. I had slammed it down into the cement. You saw I was able to cut even with the tip of it super well there. It's amazing how well this thing sharpened back up. So I am just a big fan of what they do with these knives. The price is right. The performance is right. You've got a full tang. You could always replace this handle later if you wanted to. If you buy this knife, it should last you a lifetime. Very unlikely you'd be able to do something to it that wouldn't last that long. And you can always disassemble these sheaths and clean the inside of them, which I think is a really nice feature. So I've become a very, very big fan of the Demko Freereign. Works super well with a glove, by the way. Some people have complained that that diamond grip is a little too abrasive for long-term use without a glove. So if you prefer to use a knife with a glove, this is actually a really great one for a glove. If not, sand it down. You're a very capable person, I'm sure. You can always sand that down if you wanted to. But yeah, I'm excited to put this blue one in my brother's hands and let them do their worst on it. I'm gonna at some point get my brother's MagnaCut version back from him, see how bad he has made it and how well it is held up. And love to do a video on that one once I get it back. So he works for the city where we live. He's a big outdoors guy. He probably does 10-ish trips a year camping and taking the kids in his camper all around the Pac Northwest and other parts of the country. And he has absolutely loved his Freereign to the point where they want a second one. So they want one that they can keep clean, use inside the camper, prep food, that kind of stuff, and then one for outside, batoning wood and that kind of stuff. So love it. Good stuff. Thanks, Rack, for making these a super crazy price, down from $150, I think $89. Hopefully still available by the time I post this. And that's all for now. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.